Welcome to part 2 to my Universal Orlando trip. In this vlog, we are going to be going to Islands of Adventure, Universal Orlando Studios, and Halloween Horror Nights. I will fill you in on all the details, and if you saw part 1, you would know that Epic Universe was an epic disaster, but also an epic day, and if you want more information on that, check out that video. So, let's head to Universal. Decided to sleep in today. And I think that worked out perfectly because now we're essentially going to just knock out some stuff in Islands of Adventure, knock out some stuff at Universal before Stay and Scream, and then do Stay and Scream and then Halloween Horror Nights. Originally, we were going to go all day in the morning, do everything, come back, refresh, and then make it to Stay and Scream. But that way we can just hop on the shuttle from Terra Luna to the main parks and get this going and on the roll. So I think ultimately we're gonna have to skip Hagrid's just because it has about a 2-hour wait, but we'll be able to do everything else we wanna do in Islands of Adventure while the weather is still good. And then I personally wanna ride E.T. before it shuts down for Halloween Horror Nights. And if you watched the epic vlog, you would know when we tried riding one of our last rides with express passes that we were given throughout the day, it broke down. They gave us express passes for the other 2 parks to use through, I believe, Christmas as well, but we're only here for this weekend. So we had voted we were gonna use it on the Mummy, but since we also have express passes for Halloween Horror Nights, it sounds like this is just gonna be an express Mummy day because we can always ride the Mummy again during the Halloween Horror Nights event and use our express passes for the event to use on the ride. So all in all, it's gonna be a good day. And for those of you who don't know, usually when Universal gives these single-use express passes, they have exclusions. And unfortunately, Velocicoaster and Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure are the rides currently that you cannot use those express passes on. So unfortunately, that would have worked out for us today, but because it's still excluded, we're just gonna do what we can and keep the show going. Hello from the Cat in the Hat.
For your safety.
So the ride broke down. Yeah. That's how this, that's it. That's all. That's the clip.
You want talks? Is that what you said?
All right, well, as you saw, the Cat in the Hat unfortunately broke down. It could not come back. We just got yet another Fast Pass, and we've decided we're just gonna come in the morning as annual pass holders to essentially go ahead and, oh, okay. We're gonna go ahead and try, yes.
I think that's him.
Wait, Harper from who?
Stranger Things, he's 11's dad. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the Cat in the Hat broke down. We got yet another set of express passes, and we got to evacuate on the ride. So we're ultimately just gonna come back tomorrow. And when we come back tomorrow, we'll just try to ride everything in the morning, because right now I think everything we've ridden at Universal has broken down on us. So it just makes sense to head to Halloween Horror Nights and then go about our way.
Myra, go ask him. She's younger.
So we think we see David Harbour.
That'll make more sense.
My brother was like, that's that man from Stranger Things. And now we're like debating, should we go ask her, will we get cussed out? But we're gonna head to Universal to do Stay and Scream and E.T. And then from there, we're going to hopefully do Halloween Horror Nights. We're going to get our passes for the Halloween Horror Nights. That's cool. Good morning. We are going to be trying this again. So yesterday it downpoured and then the Cat in the Hat broke down, and realizing the time, we decided to just go ahead, get our wristbands for Halloween Horror Nights and try again in the morning before we head home. And I'm essentially just getting ready. I decided to skip doing my hair. I just put this little sweatband on. So no one talk about my roots because don't look. Just don't look. I'll do my hair when I get home probably later today, but I don't want to deal with waiting on the flat iron to cool down. So we're just gonna do a quick makeup look And then we are going to head to Islands of Adventure. I did a short form video of this as well, but basically my travel makeup this trip has been my brow pencil, and I just brush my actual eyebrows first, and then I like to just line the tail to just make it a little bit darker looking, and then from there it just kind of depends on my mood and how much hair has grown back, what I should do for the front part of my brows. Like today we're thinking, since it's a road trip day and a theme park day, we're just gonna color it in, but we're not gonna worry about lining it or anything crazy. So this is the brows. The rest of this looks really simple. Everything powder is House Labs. This is some blush. I'm just taking this angled brush and putting it on the apples of my cheeks. I do about 2 taps per cheek, and I just blend it out really well. And when I checked into the hotel after being up at 5 a.m. and getting to the hotel at 1 a.m., she was like, you still have such a pretty flush. And in my head, I was like, girl, it's House Labs blush, okay? This is not me naturally. This is my powder. So we're just gonna go in with the bronzer right underneath the blush just to add some dimension to my face. For highlighter, I just like to take my finger and put a little bit on my nose. I was putting some bronzer on my eyes, but to save us time, I'm just gonna go in with the highlighter on my nose here on the bridge and on the tip and on the Cupid's bow. And same thing, I was rubbing it on my finger and then putting it on my lid, but just for time, because we do want to be out of here by 10 to get to the parks and everything. This is the Too Faced Liquid Injections, the original one. I don't even know how many there are now. They even do colors. I just like the clear gloss. So going over the lips with that. And then last but not least, mascara. This is the L'Oreal Panorama Voluminous. I do both my top and bottom lashes, but just for today, we're gonna just blink a bit and do it on our top lashes, just to give our eyes a little bit of pop, especially because I did want to catch up with yesterday's itinerary and take some pictures before we go. In terms of rides, we're probably gonna do Velocicoaster, Hulk, Spider-Man, maybe Hagrid's, if the line's not as crazy as they say it is. Because everything in the park is basically walk on or 5 minutes. We have a hard time believing Hagrid's is like a 3-hour wait. It may be a wait, but I just don't think it'll be 3 hours. But if it is, then we'll probably just turn back around and try another time. So that is the look. I'm gonna show you all in the lighting a bit better. And like I said, we're not gonna talk about the poof on the top of my head. I'm wearing some hoops, and then I brought a backup workout outfit with me that I'm just gonna wear today, and a backup t-shirt that I brought. I packed it with my Dolly Parton shirt, but I think I wanna wear my Hard Rock Cafe Save the Planet shirt more. We are trying again. Since we have 2 express passes from all the mishaps over the weekend, we're gonna probably just use those in the Superhero Island since we can't use it on Velocicoaster or Hagrid's. Hagrid's has a delay. Velocicoaster just opened up again because earlier it said closed. Like, what is going on this weekend, Universal? Please, 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 please. A shorty just wants to ride some rides. Hulk was fun. We did front row. We're now gonna do Spider-Man. And then I think from there, I might go take my Betty Boop picture, and then we're gonna head to the Velocicoaster. Really? I I love the express line. It's the same thing. So unfortunately, this ride also broke down on us. Bryce. Okay. Wait. And that is the vlog. You are so important, you are so loved, and you are so blessed. I will see you in the next one, and as always, be safe, take care.